Hi friends, welcome back. If you don't know me, my name is Quana, and today I'm basically just going to be showing y'all how I go from looking like Who Shot John and Forgot to Kill Him to a decent looking human being. So I pretty much just start off by moisturizing my face and using a primer, which is what y'all just saw me do, and now I am moving on to my brows. So for my brows, I pretty much just use either a pencil or a pomade, and I like sketch out the shape that I want, and then I go in and fill it in. And usually I use a brush to kind of blend out the front so that it's not like a harsh line. And then after that, I use a concealer on like a flat brush, and I just go and kind of outline my brow. So I go underneath really close, as close as I can get to the brow shape that I want, and then I will blend that downwards, and then I will also go on the top of my brow and do the same thing. I usually use just a little bit less concealer on the top so that it's easier to blend out, and I can get it to blend with my foundation. So that is what I'm doing. I also like to do this because you'll see later I will prime my eyes for like eyeshadow with that same concealer, but right under the brow bone it kind of helps for my highlighter to like have something to sit on top of and like pop a little bit. So yep, just gonna keep doing that. Do the other brow and blend it out. So while I'm doing my brows and doing my concealer, I'll also just sometimes go in and cover any like blemishes that I like, darker spots that I have on my face. And then like I said, I'll take that same concealer, put it over my eyelids, and then I like to blend that out, so that helps to get rid of the darkness that I have around my eyes, but it also acts as my primer, like base for my eyeshadow, because I like for my eyeshadows to have something to like cling and stick onto, to help them show up better. So now I'm just starting to do my eyeshadow. So I start off with a transition shade. So I usually start off with like a lighter color, and then I will build up to the darker shades as I go along. So I just swept like a lighter brown onto my into my crease, and then here I'm just going in with a highlight under my brow. Some people don't like to do that, but I like to have a little brow highlight going on, so that's what I'm doing. So now I'm going to start building the darker colors up into my crease. So I'm just using like this warmer brown toned color. It actually has some like orangish shades in it too. I believe this is from the Morphe 3502 palette. Anyways, I'm not going to sit here and name every product that I'm using because it's going to be listed in the description box. So yeah, I switch between brushes a lot. I started off with like a fluffier brush for the lighter color that I use, and now I'm going in with a denser brush to like pack in the darker brown. And then I pretty much will just continue building up the darker colors that I'm using until I start on my cut crease. So now I'm just starting to do like a cut crease. Honestly, this isn't like a super dramatic cut crease. This is more like I'm really just doing my actual lid space. I'm not going like over where my normal lid space is really. I'm going over it like a little bit, but not as extreme as I would if I was really trying to be extra. So anyways, I use a concealer and like cut out the shape that I want, and I'm only doing like a half cut crease. And then I'm just gonna go in with this like shimmery gold shade and pack that on. Now I'm just starting to go in with more of that brown shade. I pretty much just go back and forth between like my lid and my like crease and outer portion of my eye until I'm like satisfied with how it looks. And then I'm taking this red shimmery shade and placing that on like the outer third of my eye, like from the middle to like the outer third. And Then I'm just going to go in really close to my lash line and just line my eyes. I didn't want like a thick liner. I don't know why, I haven't really been liking that lately, so I did it really thin. And then I'm just placing these lashes, and then I'm going to blend my real lashes with the false lashes and start with foundation. And yes, I'm using a lot of foundation because your girl's skin is whack, and so I need lots so I can cover all that. So anyways, then I start blending with this blending brush. I don't remember where I got this brush from, y'all, but this brush does some wonders for you, girl. So yeah, I'm just gonna blend that all over, and then go in and try to blend out that line of where I had the concealer for my eyebrows too, so there's not like a halo going on. And then I'm gonna go in with this concealer right under my eyes, cover up all those dark circles, highlight my forehead and my chin, and then I'm gonna use this little concealer stick to contour because I got a big old face, and yeah, I need to chisel that jaw because your girl don't even have a jawline no more. So anyways, I'm gonna blend that out, keep blending until it doesn't look so structured, I guess. And then I'm gonna go with a beauty blender and blend out the concealer under my eyes, on my nose, my forehead, and my chin. And yeah, so sometimes I will take like my setting spray and spray that either directly on my face or on my beauty blender to like help blend it, because sometimes the concealers dry like quicker than you want them to, and you're not able to blend as well as you want. So then I'm going to use this setting powder. I actually mix two of them together, so I use Makeup Revolution powder in banana, and I use the Coty Airspun powder, and I like take both of them and mix them half into like one little jar, and that's what I use to set my highlights, because it's not like too ashy, but it's also not too yellow. So now I'm just gonna go and finish up on my eyes. I'm using the same shades that I used on my eyelids. I'm going with the red, and then I think I go back in with like the dark brown closer to my lash line, and then use a black eyeliner in my waterline. So now I'm just gonna set in those spots I contoured with some contour powder, and then going in with a blush stick. And now I'm spraying my face and using my beauty blender to blend all of that into my skin, because all that powder makes me look dry. But then that helps it to kind of calm down. Now I'm going to line my lips with this brown liquid lipstick, and then I'm using a red lipstick in the center, even though it kind of comes off a little orangish, at least to me on camera. And then I just go in with concealer to clean up the lines from where I did my lipstick. And now I'm using this highlighter. I like to highlight the inner corners of my eyes, the tip of my nose, right above my lip, my eyebrows, and then like my non-existent cheekbones. And then I use a gloss, and my camera cut out, but that was pretty much it. So thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know below any other videos y'all would like to see, and stay tuned because Friday I have another video coming, so please watch that. Tap the bell to be notified, and thanks.